Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Horizons 3. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. You know, it's a really important life skill. Reading comprehension. This, it says, accepts any chest. The number of comments who pointed this out to me and pointed out that I couldn't read and didn't realize that you don't actually need a shulker box, you can just use a chest. Wow, did I feel like an idiot. We were gonna do refined storage last episode. I'm like, oh, we need shulker boxes. That's no, it's or dictionaried to chests, so we can just use a regular chest. Good job, self. Talk about facepalm of the century. Anyway, if you haven't already figured it out, we're doing refined storage today. We're gonna get a refined storage system set up and ready to go so that we can store all of our items and all that kind of good stuff. And I'm looking forward to it. Quite a lot. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's a few things that we have to do. We need this solderer right here, and we need to make a little thingy. Wait a minute. Does this thing require power? I didn't think it did. Maybe it requires, either way, let's do it this way. Let's just go to refined storage, and I believe what we need is I thought you could just hook this thing up to RF, but that doesn't seem to be the case. We have the solderer. Well, tell you what, let's go ahead and make a controller. So let's go right here, and then we need some of this silicon, and then we're gonna make a machine casing first, which is not that. I need stone in the middle. Okay, fair enough. Easy. No problem. Where did I put my stone? There it is. So stone in the middle, quartz enriched iron like so, and there we go. We've got ourselves a controller. Now, does this thing need to be hooked up to power in order to function? It appears so. If I put the solderer here and we throw... Aha! It works. Okay, good. So, we need to do some crafting and things. I need to grab some diamonds, because we're going to need at least one of these guys. Like so. Ooh, I also actually need redstone as well, don't I? Redstone, thank you. There we go. And we will put that here, and that there, and that's going to make the little advanced processor down here that we need to make the disk drive, which is going to hold maybe not all of our storage, but a very significant chunk of our storage. We can also use refined storage to do some pretty cool stuff with linking up existing chests and things like that. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab... I think that's basically everything we need except for a chest. Where is all... Aha! I have found it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's make use of some of these random pieces of wood that we have lying around just to free up a little bit of inventory space. Then we go there. We go like so. Put a chest there, and ta-da! We have a disk drive. So now we need to create a bunch of disks, and these storage disks are what's actually going to store the item for us. I think I want to go for 4K disks. So in order to make these, I need 3 1K disks per 4K disk, okay? And this disk drive can hold 8. So I need 8 times 3. I need 24 of the 1K storage components. It's going to take me a little while to craft all those up. Obviously, I'm not going to do it all on camera because that would be ridiculous. However, we can speed up the process a little bit with some speed upgrades. And these are made using these improved processors. So let's make a couple of those just to kind of speed up our busy work here. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. And all we need to do is, let's see, How many can this thing hold? 4? It can hold 4. So we're going to put 4 gold ingots into here. And then we're going to need 4 of the silicon as well. Let's just start with 1. And I'll do the rest of them, off camera. But we'll go like so. Throw those in like so. We're going to need 1 sugar. Oh, and I'm going to need a little bit of glass as well. Come on, you. There we go. Got that. We need to grab a little bit of glass, and then we can go ahead and make a empty upgrade like this. And then to turn it into a speed upgrade, we do sugar, redstone, and the regular upgrade. So for that, pretty simple. Sugar, redstone, regular upgrade. It'll go through the process, and it will turn into a speed upgrade, which we can then put into the solderer to make this whole thing process much faster. Because right now you can see it's pretty slow. It's not super quick. So now you can see it's maybe twice as fast. I don't know exactly, but it's definitely faster. And then the next one will just get easier and easier and easier, and so on and so forth. You guys probably get the idea. We can make these pretty easily. Once you got some speed upgrades in here, this isn't too bad. As far as resources, though, I am going to need to make a bunch more of this silicon. That's going to be smelting up quartz. So that's a thing. I'm also... I really think maybe I should speed up my redstone furnace. Out of curiosity, what would it take to do that? To go to the next level, hardened conversion kit, I would need a bronze gear and 4 Invar ingots. Bronze should be pretty doable. Yeah, copper, tin. Okay, yeah, that's all pretty doable. So I will probably upgrade this guy to a hardened redstone furnace using one of those conversion kits. And then we'll probably put a speed augment in here, which is this guy right here. Pretty easy to make, just gold and redstone. And this will speed up the rate at which the furnace smelts stuff. I think that'll be very good for us as well. So let me get to it. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got everything ready to go. So all we need to do is craft up 8 of these 4K storage discs, which will work for the time being. Now, one 4K storage disk, I believe, will hold 4,000 items, or something like that anyway. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure that a double vanilla chest, just a vanilla double chest, right, holds about 3,700 items if all of those items are stacked to 64. So this might not be like a massive storage upgrade for us, but it should be decent at least. Let's figure out how we want to put this. I think we want to put this guy here. We're going to take these. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay, well, let's go address that. And we're going to put this disk drive right on top of it like so. We'll throw in our disks like so. And then let's come back and grab our solderer. There it is. I was going to say, we don't want to go leaving that. We don't want to forget that. It's kind of an important thing. Okay. So now we need to hook up a few things. So we're going to need some cables. Let's just toss this down right here. And let's just make like 36 cables. That's going to be way more than we actually need right now, but that's okay. And then I also need to make a crafting grid. And to make that, we need a regular grid. Looks like we need another machine casing. So let's grab a little bit of stone right here. And we need a grid. So make a machine casing. And actually, you know what? I just remembered I have a machine casing right here. I didn't need to do that. Oh, well, that's fine. And then we're going to need 2 of these improved processors, which is gold. And then we also need a basic processor with quartz. And I think the other one's basic processor with glowstone. Yeah. Okay. So what we can actually do is just put our solderer like right here, just temporarily, and it will still work, I believe. So let's go back to this. We need 2 of the gold ones. So let's throw those in. Let's also throw our speed upgrades in here. Look how much faster that is. It's a little ridiculous, but I'm certainly not complaining about that. I mean, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 1, 2, 3, 4 of those in. We'll make our gold ones real quick. And then we'll make our iron ones. There we go. And then I need 1 quartz and 1 glowstone. And we'll go boop and boop. Okay, lovely. Now, we can go ahead and make our grid. And then we just need to combine that in a crafting bench. Like so. To make the crafting grid. Oh, I need one of these advanced processors as well, don't I? Totally knew that. Didn't forget. Promise. Okay, I forgot. You got me. It's fine. There we go. We've got it. So now we go grid, processor, crafting bench. And we have ourselves a crafting grid. And we can just put that right here. And now we have access to this thing. So if I want to put all of my items into here, I can just put them in. There you go. And now you can see it's storing the items. So pretty easy, gets the job done. And the nice thing about this is that if I take all of these different items and put them all in there, and I need to craft something, like say I want to make, I don't know, oh, also we want JEI synchronized. There we go. Say I want to make a copper gear. I can just go boom, it'll take the items that are in here and I can auto craft directly from this thing, which is what makes refined storage and applied energistics and many other similar items and mods so incredibly good. So I think we want to sort it by ID, maybe? Let's sort it by quantity. So the things that we have more of will be up towards the top. Now, I'm a little concerned about a few things. So first of all, I want to import stuff into this. And for that, I need another one of those processors and one of the golden ones. So let's grab our solderer out because we are going to need this thing. We're just going to put it up here for a minute. And let's grab some gold and some iron, right? And we'll go importer. I'll just go. Oh, I want my upgrades as well. There they are. We'll go like so. We got the gold. I got the iron. I need my silicon and my redstone. And we go boop, boop, boop. There's one. There's the other. Okay, lovely. And then last but not least, we just go like that. We can take it out of our inventory. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right. I already have the processor. I'm a genius. Good job, self. There we go. So I'm going to make an importer. And this thing will basically suck things out of chests and bring them into the system. So say I want to empty this chest real quick. I can throw down the cable. I can throw down the speed upgrade. And it will start sucking everything out of this chest. You can also do stack upgrades instead, which are basically 4 speed upgrades and some sugar, and then it will pull out by the stack, and it's much faster, but I don't really feel that that is necessary right now. To be entirely honest, this importer thing really isn't necessary either at the moment, because it's pretty simple for me to just do one of these with mouse tweaks and just drop the stuff in like so. But I did want to show off the importer for those of you who maybe haven't seen it yet. You never know. It seems like whenever I do a new modded series, there's some people who have watched a lot of my modded series before, and there's always some people who have never really done modded Minecraft or are unfamiliar with a lot of the stuff that I end up dealing with. So I think it's always good to, even sometimes show off the basics. And the importer is a very powerful tool that we will be making a lot of use of over the course of this series for sure. So I'm going to take all this stuff, toss it all in there, empty all of my chests and things into our... I just dumped my shovel in there. I didn't mean to, but that's fine. We can take our chests back, like so. We can break our iron chests over here now, because we don't need them anymore. We can break these too. Toss those in as well. And it's pretty easy to just kind of get all your stuff organized and tossed into this refined storage system. And it looks like all of our items will fit, and then some. This is way faster than the importer would be. Let's be honest. That's okay, though. Also, someone told me that these soul gems are from Silence Gems, but they're for a feature that is still a work in progress. So currently they don't actually do anything, which is fine. But apparently they're going to be used eventually to be able to level your tools, which is pretty cool. I hope that update comes while I'm still playing this mod pack, because also lighting glitch, please. Why must you do this to me? Okay, tell you what, solderer, I'm gonna put you right here. All right, so we have emptied out all of our chests except for this one, and I believe it looks like we've used up like 2 of our 8 drives. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's all of those chests condensed down into this little itty bitty thing. This is why I love refined storage. And then I can move my bed to over here, which is a much better spot. Rather than sleeping under the stairs like Harry Potter, we'll sleep over here instead. Much more comfortable. Okay, so now we have refined storage and we have it up and running and everything's good. This is an extremely simple refined storage network. This is not ideal for long-term use the way we have it set up right now, because it just won't store enough items. I mean, once we get into quarries, we're going to have hundreds of thousands of stacks of cobblestone, and it will just clog up our system. But for the time being, for early game where we are right now, this will work just fine. It'll be great. So let me get a couple things together. Let me take a little bit of a sleep. I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I was out exploring. I'm looking for a desert to try and get myself some cactus. And I came across a village. Origins of Darkness from Evilcraft. Okay, well, we'll take it. I don't, is that like a manual? Yeah, it's the manual. I see. There's, what? I'm flying? Why am I flying? Is this Origins of Dark? Oh, no, it's the air charm. Oh, okay. That could be really useful. It does have a durability, so it will break after a while, but it's basically flight. At least short-term flight could be very useful if we, like, go into the nether or something and we're worried about, we worried about, like, falling into something or other. I could see it being useful for us. I'm liking it. Very nice. Let's activate that before we go. In fact, actually, instead of activating that, just take that with us. Because what we can do with that is put it at our base, and then we can just teleport home whenever we want. Although I do need to make a... one of these guys, a warp stone. I need 4 ender pearls, an emerald, and some purple dye. Does this give you purple, or is it lavender? It's magenta. Okay, well, I don't even want you then. You stay right where you're at. Anyway, I'm gonna go out and explore a bit more. See if maybe I can find a desert or a mesa or something to get some cactus. I'll be back with you in a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back home. I've been out exploring for quite a while. Well, you can't see it here, but I explored all the way over... No, we did that yesterday. I explored all the way up here and back around and of all sorts of stuff. Doesn't seem like there's a desert anywhere nearby, because I think this is mostly ocean down here. But I haven't gone up this way yet, and I haven't gone down this way. I suppose I could always grab a boat. Either way, I think I'm about explored out for the day. So let's move on to something a little bit different. It would be great if we could get some creative flight going. That would be lovely. Or any number of other lovely little buffs, and we have silence gems in the pack. So, there are these gems called Chaos, well, pick a gem basically, Chaos, it comes in all the various gems, and the way that you make these is by making a block of whatever gem you're going to do, that's easy, and then surrounding it with enriched Chaos Essence, which is 4 Chaos Essence, some glowstone, and some redstone. So I think I have everything I need to make some of this. Let's go ahead and make 8 of those, and then, actually, I only have 7 rubies. Okay, well, tell you what, let's use a garnet. It really doesn't make any difference whatsoever. So we'll do that, and we'll surround this, and that gives us this Chaos Garnet. Now, this thing by itself, completely useless. Doesn't do anything. So what we need to do is we need to make a Chaos Altar. And we'll go like that, toss that in here, and then a couple diamonds, some obsidian, some redstone. We got ourselves a Chaos Altar. Now this thing, by itself, is again completely useless. It needs pylons in order to collect, essentially like charge, you would call it. It's basically like Chaos Essence or whatever, and it charges it up kind of like a battery. So I think what we want to do is probably make some of these passive ones. These seem like a good plan. They're not as quick as some other things, but or they're not as quick as these burner chaos, but they just do it passively. They don't require any fuel or anything like that at all. So we're gonna need a couple of these. I think I want like 4. And let's see, if I want 4, that means I need 16 of these. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm going to have enough. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so we do that. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss that in here, do a little bit of that, and that gives us 4 of these chaos cores, and then we can use those to make 4 passive chaos pylons. Okay, so let's just put these right here, I guess, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this thing should start charging up. There you can see it says it has charge on it. Now, it's going to initially store it in this table, so, like, it stores it, right? Which means, right now, it seems really, really slow, but I'm not going to have to spend a ton of time here. It'll charge this thing passively, as long as I'm not nearby. Right now, it's charging me instead. This little thing down here is filling up, and my gem is filling up, but it'll charge the table. However, our gem right now is still pretty much useless. Doesn't do me any good. It doesn't have any abilities. So what we need to do is combine it with these chaos runes. And these are what are going to give abilities to our chaos runes. So you can give it recharge, where it'll generate chaos when not in use. There's all sorts of really good stuff you can do with this. The flight, on the other hand, I think might be on maybe we can do it. How many feathers do I need? I need 8 feathers per plume. Yeah, I might be able to do this, although I don't think I might even have enough chaos essence. Yeah, we might be able to make this work. Let's just see here. Toss some shards in, and we'll grab those shards, and then the feathers, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, like so. And then we need to go 1, 2, 3. And then I need the enriched chaos essence. I need what? 4 of these? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that makes the flight one. And then I think if I remember correctly, you just combine them like so. And now I can right click on this thing. And I have the power of creative flight, which is lovely. However, it goes through the charge pretty quick. So if that's going to be a thing, I'm going to need to do some other things along kind of in conjunction with that. So let's go back to our runes and kind of look here. We probably want capacity, and we're going to want recharge as well, although I think I'm kind of running out of chaos. I only got 30 chaos essence left. we might be able to get away with a recharge. Maybe? If we can, that would be lovely. It's not going to recharge super quick, but I also don't need to be flying all the time. So, if we can make this work for us, that would be lovely. I would be very happy. So let's go. Excuse me. I put quartz block in the thing. It's fine. I'll do it manually. Stupid thing. Oh, that's marble. Did I not actually make the quartz block? Maybe I'm just secretly a genius and didn't even realize it. Okay, there we go. Try that again. There we go. We got ourselves that, and then we go ahead and combine that with 4 more of these. Oh no, I'm 2 Chaos Essence short. Of course I am. Ah, man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go and mine some of that. You saw how quick that filled up when I put it in the table? That's because the altar is stacking up with Chaos Essence. It's not super, super quick, but it gets the job done. So, I think what I'm gonna do between episodes is I'm gonna go mining, try to find some more Chaos Essence and all that kind of good stuff. Because unfortunately, guys, I'm out of time for this one. So I gotta call this one right here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.